too friendly for me.
I know. Let's get some adventuring music going in the background here.
Yay!
And we'll kind of do a quick recap because I don't think there's too much to review. And I think this session is going to be a lot of information gathering on your part, trying to figure out what's going on, maybe recalling previous information that you, the player, may not recall, but your character would. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I'll fill you in if this is something that you have been told before in the past and you just happen to have forgotten it. But as a quick recap, you guys decided to confront D'Artagnan at the school. And you decided the best way to find him would be while he's doing some research in the catacombs beneath Theoman's University. And you get in there and you can see he's doing some sort of work on the energy globule. He has his assistant Yosef, and there was one other individual in the room who's, you didn't really get a good look at them, but they didn't look familiar to you. And after stumbling into the room, Dart dismissed his two companions in the room with him, and you guys start engaged into a battle. And it looks like he was winning until the tides turned, and you guys eventually overwhelmed him, and he teleported out using an amulet around his neck. And his last words before leaving were, "You're too late. We're ready to begin."
Oh, shit.
It was the gist of it. Maybe not in so many words or so eloquently as I just put it, but that was the gist of it. So you guys are, for the moment, alone in this room, this massive room, with the energy globules still crackling with energy, and a lot of skeletons all over the place, unanimated, just kind of like laid to rest. So, what would you guys like to do with the time you have available?
Well, Striker would like to do a quick search around to see if there's any clues left behind.
Yeah, sure. Whoever's taking a look, you guys can roll one person with advantage, or you can roll investigation or perception and see what comes up.
Okay, still got something.
18.
18.
Yep.
Anybody else looking around?
Looking around, or do you want me to roll with advantage on this one?
It depends if somebody's helping you or not.
Oh, I'm helping the shit out of you there, Striker.
Okay, then you can definitely do that.
Do that? Alright, we'll do another roll here. Investigation. 14. Pretty low for what it is.
Okay. That's alright.
Someone help
So
me?
with
Really slow.
Okay, so what's everybody else doing as Striker and Red are taking a look around?
Does anyone need to heal? How are we doing?
I'm good. As is a little low. 100, yeah, 39 points ish low. Just short of 100 there, which gets 97.
I could heal her up if we need to. Are we gonna do, I guess, a short rest for hit points?
Not right here.
No?
No.
Well, we're in the university.
Yeah, but
No?
there was two. My concern is the two people that were just
Yeah.
in the room and now are not there.
Yeah.
They might come back with more
Okay.
trouble for us.
Uh-huh.
So we should probably move quick, I think, and move on.
Sure.
I can teleport us just as a reminder back to our HQ whenever we need to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do we have to go to a circle first, though?
No. So with the spell scroll, all you need is the chalk, which Trollo would have handed you as part of the whole package.
Cool.
Teleport in a box deal. So you just need to spend I think it's 10 minutes or something to cast this spell. Okay, so you can start working on the teleportation circle. You know the sigils to get to your HQ. Yeah, and that gives a minute. So in that minute, while Griggs is getting ready, Striker, you're taking a look around with Red, trying to see if there's anything here. And unfortunately, there's nothing in this room that you guys come across with your 18.
Were we gonna look around the catacombs of the necromancy school? Is that? I think that was discussed.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Are you exploring the entire school, or are you just focusing on this room you're in? Because this is just like one large, this is like a practice chamber basically, where necromancers get to come in and animate some dead, play around with skeletons and try to learn to control their magic. So like you guys are in just one room of the larger school,
Right.
which is part of the university. So
let's explore.
Yeah. There was also his office that we didn't explore because there was those force fields around stuff kind of thing. If anything, he would have left stuff there as opposed to a public area like this learning station here. So there's the option to go back there because then you could do the teleportation scroll there. But the trick is, getting there assuming no one's alerted, like those two guys haven't alerted anything. But it seems like they're kind of on their own terms, as if Dart was saying, like, I got it from here, it's cool.
Yeah. I saw we checked out the office pretty thoroughly and there wasn't much there. Were there some kind of force fields in there, John?
No, like each school has like their own kind of like, it's not necessarily a force field, like you can walk through it freely. It just kind of changes the environment to better suit that school of magic. So like the evocation school has a lot of elemental torrents. There's lightning strikes all the time. There's motes of fire and like massive waves crashing against the side. It's like there's a lot going on there. And then like the other schools have their own stuff going on too. But you guys never got a chance to go to the office. You decided it best to go straight to the necromancy school to confront Dart in the morning. You knew he would have appointments later in the afternoon, and he talked about going in there and try to set up before he got in, and then he, like I said, ultimately decided to go down.
Right. Which place did we teleport into? It wasn't the headmasters, it was...
You went into the School of Abjuration.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, you guys...
So we haven't been in Dart's office then?
Right.
No, you have not.
Okay,
So yeah, you guys came into the School of Abjuration, quickly made your way down into the catacombs through the necromancy, and that's where you currently are, somewhere underground. And then you guys would want to go to the administrative building, which Griggs is very familiar with, seeing how he worked there for many years.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, well then let's check out his office for sure.
Yeah.
Griggs is there a way through these underground tunnels that could lead through an underground entrance to the admin archive?
Yeah, I would say there's definitely an entrance into the administrative building through the necromancy school. So you guys can definitely make your way through there. And how do you guys want to approach this? Like, are you guys stealthing in? Or are you guys just kind of, covers blown, let's just run in, guns blazing, kick doors down, ransack the place and leave? What kind of approach are you taking to this?
I think somewhere in between. Definitely not guns a blazing.
Yeah, start off with stealth, and then when things progressively go out of hand, we turn to chaos.
Every other time, yeah.
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 Just a regular D&D session.
Right.
Yeah.
I could jump
Okay,
back in
do
your
we-
backpack if we're trying the stealth mode
Hmm?
because I'm probably
Yeah.
more recognizable than you guys, even though you probably all recognizable.
Well, you're
Red,
different gender.
Red would probably be the most recognizable, if not for the
Oh.
disguise kit, because he's the only one that switched back to the proper gender, like his original gender. So his is the only photo that matches.
I was thinking
Where Griggs and
coworkers,
Clemens
but
have a chance to
Yeah.
confuse people. But you guys did roll really well on your
yeah.
deception, your disguise kit with a DC 20. So like you guys are pretty set up in that regard.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say keep it cool and don't draw any attention, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dart just kind of said, we'll finish our business later to the two dudes. And they just kind of left without haste. So I would guess, I would wager alarms aren't being sent at the moment. Maybe in their arrogance. That Dart could do that.
Yeah. No alarms have been sound to your knowledge yet. Like you guys, like, there's no sirens blaring or anything going on.
Hmm.
So you guys think you're okay for now. And then you guys begin heading through, and like somebody go ahead and roll me a D100 to see if anything comes up. If you guys run across anybody,
Mirror. Mirror.
Yeah. E1 Hundy.
so the higher you roll, the better off you are.
Oh.
Roll
81.
high.
81's pretty good, yeah. No encounters with an 81. So you guys do manage to find your way up through the administrative building. Griggs, with his knowledge of the place, quickly navigates you through all like the side tunnels, like that nobody really traffics, like off the beaten path, like not going past the lunch rooms and stuff like that. And you eventually make your way up outside of Dart's this door, and on the door you can see emblazoned in gold letters, Archmage Dart Panikin, Dean of Necromancy, President of Humans University.
Total douche.
Yeah, and the door is closed.
Ooh.
So, I think he's well versed in protection spells and traps and all of that, given his specialty.
Mhm.
We should be treading carefully.
Agreed.
Concentration spell. I'll use a charge of that crystal sphere to cast detect magic.
Very
Yeah, absolutely. So you cast detect magic, and how long does this last? 10 minutes? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you cast detect magic, and instantly, right on the bottom, like where the door jamb is on the bottom, or where the threshold is you can see there's a thin like wire going across it, and it is just emitting this aura of abjuration.
Mhm.
Like shields and
Mhm.
not shields, but
I think I'm sure you probably would have come across this at some point in your studies. This is the alarm spell.
gotcha.
It's basically just a tripwire that sends like either an audible or inaudible signal to you,
Right.
the caster.
Yeah.
A little dispel magic.
Yeah, sure. Which one do you want to cast it?
We'll go alarm. It's like, is it? If Briggs, you look at it, would you say this is a high level alarm, or is this a standard alarm spell? What would you say, Griggs?
I
Looking
don't,
at
I don't know if you
investigating.
can upcast it, but maybe if you could, maybe you would. I would just say use a base level.
A base level, or
Yeah, I think
Let me
it's
see
like
if I can
it's a low
cast
level
it.
spell.
Let me check.
Yeah, I think artificers have access to alarms.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
oh,
At higher levels,
Yeah, artificer, ranger, and wizards have it. Okay, so you cast Dispel Magic on it unless Clemens interrupts you. And you target this thin line going across the floor, and it disappears. Griggs, you see it disappear.
No.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Striker, good job. I think that worked.
Mmm.
Nice.
Angry Japanese grunts. Mmm.
So
Who's doing the honor?
yeah.
Who's doing the honors? Not it. Not it.
I'll do it.
All right.
Like taking risks. I'll open the door carefully.
Okay, yeah, you go and you try to open the door, and it is locked.
Oh,
Go figure.
My turn,
wow,
guys.
what? Crazy.
My,
I'm pretty sure
my-
I'm proficient with unlocking tools.
Yeah.
Teach tools, yeah.
Oh wait,
oh yeah, good idea. Good idea. That's what I'm
You got proficiency?
If
I'll
that
check
doesn't
this
work.
out
Yeah.
here.
Okay, let
not
me
kicking it.
do it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Thieves' Tools. I'm just going to take off this sweater. It's fucking
Oh yeah, baby, pick it off.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Show us where you've
it's
been.
getting hot in here.
So I'm taking off my sweater. Okay, so go ahead and roll Thieves' Tools.
Yes, I'm trying.
And as we're waiting for this roll, I'm just going to take this opportunity. I've been listening to a lot of other podcasts, a lot of other TT RPGs, Blades of the Dark, Call of Cthulhu, even Pathfinder. I've been trying to get into.
Nice.
I'm trying to like steal things that I like from these other systems.
Yeah,
And,
that's smart.
Borrow.
Borrow.
no, I'm stealing. Blatantly plagiarizing. Like, I am not kidding you. Like,
Word for word.
But you know what they say?
you know,
Respect. Mad respect.
They say
don't give
good
a shit.
artists get inspired and great artists steal. So
yeah. Okay, a 16 is a pretty good roll.
mm.
And
Is it good
it is enough to unlock it. And you take your Thieves' Tools, you move around the tumblers and the pins and everything, and you eventually release that pressure, and the door unlocks.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
enough? Ooh. Okay, before we start stepping around, do you want to take another look for your detect magic, or do you
I'm still checking things out over your shoulder.
Okay. Or I can also send a little wind-up toy.
I think we gotta open the door.
I did.
Yeah,
You
so
open the door?
Clemens, as you go and you open the door, this
Right.
door is heavy. Like, a lot heavier than you think, like, than most doors. And the more you examine it, you realize that this door is made of, like, 1.5 inch thick steel plate. You know, as a means of, like, another means of warding. A lot of spells can't penetrate that thick of steel. So yeah, you push the door open and you guys take a look in through the door. Grig's still casting Detect Magic. And 1 second, I'm just kind of setting you guys up on the map for easier exploration. That way I don't have to keep telling you what everything looks like.
Easy access.
Yeah, so just bear with me. But as you are taking a look around,
Hey, Drews.
what the fuck's this?
Yeah, they updated the UI.
No, I don't know.
yeah, so you can see, taking a look around, there's a lot going on under Detect Magic. You can see there are some tomes that light up a little bit. There are some objects throughout the room. So like, take a look at the room. You can see off to the left is a large wooden desk with a chair behind it. You can see like there's some sort of apparatus, some paperwork, and you can see there's a skull sitting atop of it. In the middle of the room, there's some sort of alchemical process going on, some random artifacts, more paperwork, and then on the far side is a hearth with 2 chairs and a table in between. So I'm just going to pop you guys over to the map. Just don't go exploring too much. Pardon?
What was that last night? Something, 2 things on the side, you said?
So there's a hearth and 2 chairs with a
okay.
table. Yeah, so everybody can see the map good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, there's like on these bookshelves, there's a lot of stuff you're picking up, Griggs, a lot of random items and books and stuff. And as you take a look around, you can see behind the desk is a set of double doors, and they are emitting. Here, let me just look this up.
Look here.
I can't spell. That's the one. And what you can see is a set of double doors emitting conjuration magic.
Ooh. Oh shit.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Like,
So like I said, there's a whole bunch of shit all over the place, emitting emitting magic, and the double doors emitting conjuration magic.
like portal conjuring magic?
Yeah.
This is not something Griggs has come across. I don't think.
Ooh.
I think this is a little bit above his station at the moment.
Cool.
Or magic.
Or
War magic.
Quar. Conjuration.
Mm-hmm.
Zach,
Could be
can
high
you
level of-
turn on dark vision for strikers?
Summoned. Like
Oh
something.
yeah, here, 1 second. This room I'll have lit up.
There's like
Just
a
kidding.
Thank you.
door, basically.
Yeah, give me dark vision for fun.
No,
Classic.
for John, yes.
Go. Just make up the rules.
Okay, you should be able to see everything, but I'll just.
Oh,
is that
now I
better?
do. Now I do. Thanks for giving me dark vision. Awesome.
Yeah, no, I just turned the daylight on. It's awesome. So, fun stuff, yes. So, yes, you are in this room. This is what you see. What would you guys like to do now?
Check out that note.
Yeah, so littered on his desk, you take a look around at the paperwork, and you can see a lot of it has it has the official letterhead of the school on it at the top. But a lot of it is like everyday business kind of stuff, like nothing out of the ordinary on his desk. Like Dart's too careful and too smart of a man to just leave incriminating evidence out on the desk. But you guys are free to look around.
I'm going to investigate these walls for secret buttons or
Yeah.
mirrors or something.
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Secret button check.
Secret button check.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm grabbing the glowing books, throwing them in the bag.
Yeah, absolutely. You can grab a bunch of books, toss them in the bag.
Oh yeah, sure. I want all the glowies. I want some powerful shit. I'm gonna scour for like some magical shit he might have left behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
Yeah, so you start throwing a bunch of shit in the bag.
Basically.
Olia, what's Clemens doing?
Clemens is walking towards those comfy chairs. She's gonna plump into one of them and throw her feet on the other one, and she's gonna look around to see if there are any cigars.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Amir, what's Red doing?
Red's gonna check out this map, or what looks like a map in this.
Yeah, in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
So would you say
Yeah.
perception?
Absolutely. No roll required there, Red.
Oh,
Uh,
no cigars. Damn.
okay, and Teresa, what is Esmeralda doing?
I'm looking for weapons.
Okay.
Weapons, potions, anything of mass destruction.
Yeah, so I think you and Griggs are kind of on the same boat where Esmeralda's trying to like grab stuff and throw it in her coat pockets, and Griggs is grabbing stuff and throwing it in Clemens' backpack. And you guys are just kind of like taking anything that looks remotely valuable or magical. And we can deal with all of that later. And we can figure out what you guys took at a different point when you guys have a moment.
Sure.
But let's go back to Stryker, who's looking for invisible passages, like secret passages, or buttons, or levers, or anything of the sort. And with a 16, taking a look around with a 16, there isn't anything that you could spot that is an obvious kind of secret passage, secret compartment, or anything of the sort. But as you're taking a look around, you notice all the doors on, like all the drawers on the desk are locked as you're looking around. Esmeralda. All right, you're with Griggs hoarding. Clement, unfortunately, there's no cigars around. You don't find any cigars.
Bummer.
And Red, take a look at the map. Like you can see that there is a map of Muropa the way it was before the wish spell happened. And now they're like a partially made map as they're trying to figure out the new geography of the planet. And they're just trying to, like, this was tasked upon the university, and you can see there are some locations on it marked. Like they have Prudence marked, Zenaris, Theomin's University. You know, basically everywhere that you've been, like they've had contacts and they've kind of figured out what's going on. But there's not a lot of different information there.
Anything on the back of the map? Or is it just
basically in this room, there isn't a lot of evidence to really go on just laying out. If you guys want to find more stuff, you guys gotta investigate a little bit deeper.
Oh, deep.
I'm gonna tell Esmeralda, use your thieves' tools on these drawers here, and I'm gonna take a seat beside. Is Clemens still on the lounger in front of the hearth?
Yeah, she's just looking around, just like from the lounger.
So helpful.
I'm looking around.
I'm looking around.
I sit down by Clemens and ask her when the last time she saw her father was.
I don't remember booking a therapy session, but I think it was. Was it in the cave with the mushrooms, you guys? Like before we killed Bupito, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would have been before you killed Pepito.
Yeah.
I think it was probably in the mushroom commune.
Something like that. Or maybe right after. So it's been a couple weeks, I must say.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah. Why are you asking, Stryker?
Just wondering. And he turns back to the hearth. Your answer will get dependent on the answer I give you. Did you roll for thieves' tools?
No, I did investigation.
Oh no, you got a proficiency on thieves. Roll up top. Right, no, down below. Right there.
Up, but down.
Yeah. Well, she scrolled past it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then what I do, but actually,
Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity's fine.
Nice. Did it add your proficiency there? 4? Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Thieves' Tools. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So a 19 is sufficient to open, to unlock the drawers. Yeah.
Okay.
So the drawers are unlocked. Congratulations.
Awesome.
I leave the comfy chair and check it out with Esmeralda.
Yeah, absolutely. So you go and you, let's just do one more quick round. Make sure everybody gets a turn. What's everybody else doing?
Are there any loose floorboards or floor stones?
Oh.
No, there's nothing like that. Striker took a good look around and didn't come across anything. But there are those. Nobody else can see these other than Griggs. But there's that set of double doors behind the desk.
Oh.
Okay, I'll telepathic. I'll shout it out to the group. There's some doors back there. Be careful. Maybe a monster. High level magic behind that door. Conjuring.
Yeah, and you can see like there's
I'm down to open it.
like large metal knockers on the door.
Knockers.
And now that you take a good look at it, one of them is like slightly askew, slightly ajar. One of the doors. Yes.
Mm.
But as you're taking a closer look at that, Striker and Esmeralda open up one of the drawers on the desk, and just then you hear a loud click from the door behind you. And then arcade barriers shoot up over the window on the opposite side of the room and cover all the bookcases. And you guys look overhead and you see a storm cloud start forming. And it starts to drizzle. And then the rain picks up. And now it's a torrential downpour. And it picks up even further. And now it is basically a monsoon in here as the level of water begins to rise slowly up your foot. And what I'd like everybody to do is I think I need an initiative tracker.
Oh, shit.
As you guys have activated my trap card.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need everybody to go ahead and just roll me initiative here.
Classic.
Classic.
Click your character first.
I did.
Okay.
NPCs, enemies, you. Out of turn.
Just do one
Well,
more.
and then how I play for me
damn.
was crying again, so.
Yeah, no problem.
Beauty rolls.
Oh yeah, you guys are killing it. Okay.
I'll be back.
So
Tally's crying again, so I'll be back.
yeah, no problem. Just don't
Good luck.
forget the club. The old blackjack always does its job right. Yeah, okay. So the way this is going to work is it's like a little bit of a skills challenge where you guys need to tell me how you guys plan to deactivate this trap, get out of here, or whatever. And after so many successes, you guys are successful. But after X amount of failures, you guys are going to have to start holding your breath real hard and have to figure out what to do from there.
Just a
So-
clarification: was it the two doors opening, and this was that the trap, the doors opening, or was it the desk?
The desk.
Ah, okay.
As soon as the drawer was open on the desk.
Gotcha.
So yeah. Sorry, this music's throwing me off. This isn't.
It's very calm.
This is too calm for what's going on now. I think combat should do okay. Good. So, fastest reflexes. Esmeralda, as she sees, as soon as she opens the desk, hears the lock, sees these barriers go up. She knows something's afoot, and then it starts to pour in here, and there are lightning strikes arcing out from the ceiling, coming down and striking against the walls, and it looks potentially hazardous to all of you.
Okay, do I roll a dexterity save or anything?
Well, you tell me which skill you'd like to use. Try to make like a case for it, and if it sounds good to me, you can go ahead and roll it.
Alright, I'm going to use my... and we can see the lightning coming down, right? Like it's hitting...
Oh, yeah. It looks like it could potentially hit you guys
Awesome.
if the rolls are in my favor.
Esmeralda would use her acrobatic skills to leap away from the drawer, being probably the source of where the next bolt would hit. Just her guess. And try to do a backflip onto. Is the desk here? Let's see. She's where is Esmeralda? Covered up here.
She's at the bottom of the line underneath Clemens.
Oh, there she is. Okay, so she was. It was this drawer that she was. Or this.
No, on the desk. So I guess Stryker and Esmeralda are by the desk.
Okay.
Griggs is over by the door. Clemens is in a chair with her feet up.
Cool. Okay. Esmeralda will jump onto, acrobatically jump onto a point to try and dodge the lightning, wherever the lightning is hitting, onto a point that is raised, like this or this, to try and get out of the water.
Yeah, sure. She can definitely get up and out of the water. My only concern is that it doesn't sound like she's trying to help people escape by doing this. She's trying to get out of the water, sure, but it's not like bettering the situation. Like, you can do this, but like, even if she succeeds, she's not gonna help you guys. If you know what I mean.
So we just see lightning and clouds coming down, eh? Will, in that case, quick on thinking, we'll try and push this desk over so people can stand on it without getting in the water and getting electrocuted, for starters.
Sure. So go ahead. You can. What skill did you want to use? Acrobatics?
Yeah, she left a little back kick on this thing, trying to get her back into it, work the legs, pushing it out.
Yeah, absolutely. So go ahead and roll me an acrobatics.
That says... No, that was Esmeralda. Okay, that was Esmeralda's roll.
That says Stryker.
It does, but I'm on her...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Plus whatever.
13 to your acrobatics. Yeah.
Yeah, Stryker does not have that.
Okay, yeah. No, that's perfect. Yeah, so... Yeah, she... Not a problem. So that's one success. And that brings us to initiative count 20. And on initiative count 20, any creature currently in the water. So, Esmeralda is the only one that has had a chance to get out of the water yet. So, I'm going to roll a 1, 2, 3, a d4. A 1 will be Stryker, 2 red, 3 Griggs, 4 Clemens. Actually, Clemens is on a chair. She's not in the water. So I'm going to roll a d3. And we got a 1, so that's Striker. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Okay, I'm on Striker here, and Dex save throw. Oh wow,
That's
good for him.
17. A 17 is actually just enough to succeed.
Alright.
So you're going to take half damage.
Sweet.
So you're going to take 3 points of lightning damage. And that brings us to Striker's turn.
Okay, we've got some spell casting here going. And this, based on what Striker has seen, Zach, I mean, this is clearly magic.
Yeah, this is clearly some sort of magical trap.
Okay. We're gonna. Celestial. Well, his. We're gonna try upcasting Dispel Magic. We'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, and what are you trying to dispel? Are you trying to dispel
Yeah. Shooting.
the clouds up top?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what level do you want to cast that at?
We're gonna. This probably is an intense one. I'm gonna cast it at. We're gonna go level 5 on this one.
Whoa.
Sure.
Is that possible?
Level 5 spells?
I've got 1 level 6, which is the heal, and then 4 level 5s.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
4 level 5s.
That's not slots, but spells. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, spells. Yeah, not slots.
I've only got two slots.
Okay. Yes. Okay. That makes way more sense.
Yeah. Sorry. All right.
Okay.
Not till 9.
Yeah, I'm not clear on the first. Okay. So this is a higher level spell than 5th. So you need to go ahead and you need to make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So a wisdom check.
Cool. Straight up wisdom.
You got this.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
7. I don't have
that's-
advantage.
Yeah, a 7 unfortunately is not enough to dispel this storm raging above you.
Can I use a lucky? No, it doesn't work.
Can I give
Oh,
flash?
actually, I guess that reminds me. I could use a lucky, right? Does that work in this case? Let me see. 4.
I think like if it says you can use it for ability checks, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I just want to verify it, so I'm not kind of fucking.
Yeah,
up.
we don't like cheaters around these
Yeah.
parts.
I know. I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Luck points. You can choose to spend one of your luck points after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined. So.
Well, I think with a 7, you could assume it's not going to succeed.
Right. Yeah.
Seeing how the base DC is like 11, so.
Okay, so then I can just re-roll and use up a luck here.
Yeah, so go ahead and make another wisdom check.
We'll do a wisdom, bring down the luck. Okay, here we go. Try that.
A 14 is still unfortunately not enough.
Rolls are off tonight.
Yeah, Roll20's not being very kind to you.
Roll 20.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Striker? Like, you still have your movement. Like, it's not strictly
Cool.
combat rules, but
cool. All right, I'm definitely going to. I can certainly use my movement to get onto a desk, I would believe.
yeah, absolutely.
So we'll try that, and I'll call out to Griggs, Clemens, and Red. Get to higher ground.
Is wood conductive to electricity?
Pardon?
No, it's not.
Wood?
Wood is not conductive to electricity.
Wood?
Yeah.
No. Wood's a very good insulator, I believe.
Okay.
So that's gonna bring us to Clemens then. Striker climbs up on the desk, tries to dispel the storm above head, but it is still just a raging torrent.
Okay. I don't know if that's a good idea, but Clemens will try to. So, clouds are made of charged water particles, and Clemens is gonna try to evaporate the water in the cloud by throwing a firebolt at it.
Oh,
Okay.
Sure.
Okay?
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but I don't know. Physics.
Yeah, we'll see. Like just the fire bolt cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and just give me an attack roll using firebolt.
Alright.
Alright. And let's hope for big damage. 18, certainly big damage. 3d10, I think, is 16 average, so you're above average damage.
Nice.
Above average.
So-
above average. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll mark that as another success for you guys. So you guys have 2 successes and 1 failure at the moment. And as all this is going on, now the water is probably up to your ankles, like climbing up over your ankles. So anybody in shoes is now getting soaked feet. Anything else you want to do, Clemens?
No, I think that was my action. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and that's going to bring us to Red.
Okay. So Red's gonna grab his trident and try to jam it in the center table piece here. So
Sure.
that the next time lightning strikes, maybe it can the
You want to
trident
make
can
like a
be-
lightning rod.
Exactly, yeah. So
Nice.
I don't know if you could roll a disadvantage or something when you do your roll or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure, absolutely. I can definitely do that. So you go up and you stab your javelin into this table, this display case, and set it up as a lightning rod. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, definitely get to higher ground. So I'll join Striker and the team up on that table.
Yeah, for sure. So you climb up on the desk as well.
Does the water look like it's going like into that door? Because you said the door was slightly open, right?
Yeah, the water is not going in through that door.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna let everybody know that the water's not going through that door.
Actually, you can't see it, so you wouldn't actually know. Griggs is the only one that can see it because it's like he told you it's there, but you can't see it unless you have detect magic.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Scratch that then.
So as you climb up onto it, Griggs, this water now is probably 2.5 feet up. Like it's damn near close to waist level on you.
Okay.
And another lightning strike begins to arc. And since Griggs is the only one in the water still at the moment, he's my only target. But I'm going to let you roll your dexterity save with advantage because of the lightning rod.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just bear with me. It takes lagging a bit.
Yeah, no problem. I actually found an article on Reddit talking about how to fix the lag.
Oh yeah.
And I'll share it with everybody.
Yeah.
Because I guess your computer defaults and uses, like, if you have 2 graphics cards, it's going to use like the cheaper one built into the computer, not the separate GPU. So if you switch it over to use the actual GPU, it's a lot quicker.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
Or so I've been told.
I'm on this Surface Pro. I think it's just an integrated thing,
You roll that?
Mm.
but
What?
I should look into other ways maybe.
Yeah.
Looking at
You mean drowning or dragon?
I'm just joking. There's no dragon.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
They're dragons.
She's
no.
choking on a dragon.
They're not dragon. Oh my god.
Okay.
Here we go.
And that, yes, Griggs. Advantage on a dexterity saving throw. Ooh. A 7, unfortunately, does not make it.
Is that the wisdom?
I
don't know. I didn't see it yet, actually.
It's a 7.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled a 3 and a 7.
Oh shoot.
Um,
Can I use a lucky then? I'll use a luck spell.
Yeah,
One
absolutely. You can use your use a luck point, and you can re-roll this. I'll even let you re-roll it with advantage, because
Wow.
I don't see a reason not to.
Just give him everything, right? Cool.
Well, I can't be. I can't be
No.
Maleficent all the time. Ooh, a 7 and an 8 this time.
Dang.
So an 8 unfortunately does not make it, and that's going to be 8 points of lightning damage as this bolt strikes down at you. But it is now your turn, Griggs.
So
Oh,
is the door open? Did I hear that?
Yeah.
Like the door out of here?
Storm in here now.
Yeah. So the double doors hidden by magic. The one is slightly open. That you can see it is askew, but the main door into the office, you heard click. Your best guess is that it locked.
It locked. And we saw things come down over the bookshelves and the windows.
Yeah, you saw like force fields basically go up to cover everything.
You said there was a window? Is there a window in here?
Yeah, so there is a window over here. Like there's a little bench in front of the window here. Oh, sorry, you can't see my thing. Over here is the window.
Okay. Can I see outside of it?
Yeah, you can see outside the window. It's a fantastic view overlooking the university.
Oh shit. Hey, we're way up in it.
You're way up in like a spire, yeah.
It's a lovely view of the universe.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
it's
it's gonna go far.
It's beautiful. And now with Muropa changed so much, you can see trees in the distance, the mountains on the horizon. Like it looks very picturesque from up here now.
Damn right.
You improved curb appeal for Dart.
Because of our wish. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't see any solid ground within 120 feet outside of that window.
Ooh. Within 120 feet? What is that, 12 stories?
Yeah.
Well, 12 stories is pretty high. I didn't really put a lot of thought into how tall this is, so what I'm going to get you to do is just give me a d20 roll. 11 through 20, you're good to go. 1 through 10, you're higher than 120 feet.
Cool. D20. Coming up.
You are more than 120 feet up.
Damn.
Damn.
The door we came in clicked behind us, so that's closed. I can't see out of here as things currently are. We can't see outside of this place.
You can see out through the window,
Right.
but it doesn't really help you much.
We're way up there.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. But terrifying.
Do you have prejudiciation?
What? No. Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I have knock spell, because then maybe I can unlock the door and get us out of here. I don't think I have knock though.
Zach, did you say this was a bench? I thought that's where the other door was.
Yeah, that's a bench like right in front of the window, you know, so you can sit out there reading your book of poetry as it's raining outside and stare longingly out into the distance.
Where's the other door that, like the...
You guys came in through the door over on the left side.
Yeah.
And then the magical door is behind the desk.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the... Sorry, okay.
Like, here is the invisible door.
Okay.
Okay, Griggs.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and open the door and ask for help to do so as I'm running by.
Yeah, so you run up to the door, and the door is slightly open, and you're able to fully open it. And once you take a look inside, this is the most like decadent and opulent room you've ever seen. It's got that like giant chandelier in the middle with two spiraling staircases arching around and up. Marble floors and stairs and walls. Everything's very, very pretty.
Wow.
It's the Merovingi's hideout.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah.
And there's no water in there.
No, it seems like the water is hitting some sort of barrier at the door and not entering in.
Ooh.
Can I put my hand through it?
Yeah, absolutely. You put your hand through it, and you can see it on the other side. It goes in.
Guys.
But as Briggs does this, everybody else looks over at him, and his hand, it looks like it just disappears, as if it got cut off.
What happened? What happened to your hand?
I'm a wizard, for fuck's sakes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm a wizard, Adam.
A little bit of safety over here. Come follow me. Just run right through. I got the door open, and I'll kind of wait to usher people through.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and that's going to bring us up to Esmeralda. You are currently standing on top of a desk. Griggs tells you to run through some sort of invisible threshold, saying there's safety beyond. But all you see is a brick wall behind him.
The fuck?
So, yeah, but water now is 5 feet up. It is rising quickly, and you figure in another, 20 seconds, it is probably going to fill this room completely.
Oh shit.
So I take this suggestion as a last-ditch effort. So what do I have to roll for that?
Well, hey, if you want to run into this room, I'll just let you run into that room.
This way.
Sounds like a trick. It sounds like a trick.
So you, everybody looks over at Esmeralda, and she's like, well, fuck it, here we go. And she just kind of runs, Harry Potter style, towards this brick wall, and then just disappears. Griggs, you can see her on the inside, and Esmeralda, you walk into this gorgeous entry hall. And that's noise. Okay. Water is 5 feet up, so I don't think a desk is 5 feet tall, and neither do I think is a sitting chair. So that's gonna put everybody in the water. Griggs is almost at the point he's treading water, I think, at 5 foot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not in the water anymore.
So I'm going to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, a D4, and see who gets targeted. Griggs, unfortunately, is at the top. So go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. Whoa. Calm down, Dave. With your hot cheese and shit.
Whoa.
Just trying to roll some damage preemptively. A 21 is a success, so you're going to take half damage, which is a good thing you succeeded, because that's only 5 this time.
Nice.
because it could have been a lot worse. And that's going to bring us up to Striker. So Esmeralda has just disappeared from your line of sight. She's trusting Griggs. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna elegantly swim right through that door, Michael Phelps style. This is the first time you've seen Stryker swim. He is a mad swimmer. Oh man, like this is a beautiful breaststroke right here.
Yeah, so you leap off the desk and just start swimming like a dolphin, and just eventually you breach that threshold, and you kind of just start falling headfirst into the marble slate on the floor, as it doesn't really translate well from water to air. But no damage, no problem. You just kind of like get up and get out of the way, and that's going to bring us over to Clemens.
Cool.
So Clemens, you are a good distance away. You're also basically treading water, and all of this is going to be difficult terrain for you because you don't have a swim speed.
Okay, I have to.
Oh, are you like all metal?
She's basically like Iron Man, like completely covered in armor.
Yeah.
Yes,
Smells of it.
and
She doesn't get out of it very often.
A lot harder to take off than Iron Man's.
here's what the Iron Man does. For the first time ever, you see that she starts to levitate a little bit because there's jet fuel coming out of her boots. So she's using that spell stored in the item to levitate, and she'll rise up 10 feet, and
Oh, okay. This is what you stored in the item. Very nice.
that is what I stored in the item. And I think I can levitate, can move only by pushing, so I'll push myself off.
Yeah, you're like a hockey puck on an air hockey table. So you push off the chair and you start moving, and you can move
60 feet? Or no?
altitude by 20. You know what? I'll say you can move your regular movement speed without any problem.
That makes sense, which is 30. So I'll move half.
Yeah.
Can I yell to Clemens to grab my my trident on her way out?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. You gotta leave that behind now. No, yeah, you can definitely ask Clemens to grab the trident for you. But Red is actually Red is stronger than Clemens, but not by much. You know what? I'll just say Clemens can just grab it. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. So Clemens, as you're coming by, you quickly yank out Red's trident. And how far does 30 feet get you?
Probably right by Red's side, maybe 1 or 2 squares behind him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 30 feet. And as you get closer, so that's as far as you can get now, because you've already kind of used your action to activate this magical item.
Actually, I have a bonus action called Expeditious Retreat. Can I use that?
Yeah, you haven't cast a spell, so I can't see a reason not to let you.
Great. Yeah, and it's cool. Yeah, cool. It's a bonus action, so it allows me to move at an incredible pace. I can take the dash action, so maybe I could try to push myself off that other thing in the middle.
Yeah. So I think your 60 feet is just enough to allow your momentum to carry you through the door.
Yeah.
And you make it into this gorgeous entryway. And that brings us to Red. The water now is probably somewhere around like 7.5 feet. Like you're at the point now where it is like halfway up your waist, standing on top of this desk, and Griggs is like full on swimming at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Griggs to get in the door, and I'm gonna frantically start swimming towards it.
Yeah, how far are you from it? I think you're 15 feet. Ooh, is it 20? So you can only move 15 feet right now. But you could.
I'm on the table though.
But you can.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain, regardless.
Okay.
You're wading through like 5 feet of water still,
Ooh, okay.
or at least 4 feet. Like it's enough to hinder you. But you can take the dash action and get through it if you want.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, Griggs is the only one left outside as the lightning strikes down.
no.
So Griggs, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw. I'm not trying to pick on you.
No.
Everybody else is just fucking you over.
I'm gonna hear about it when I get.
Oh, you're not even. Are you in my aura? Can you?
No, you're in like a pocket dimension now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say I might still be in the.
Don't worry about concentration. Magic items and stuff are tricky. So I don't think a 3 is gonna cut it because you don't have advantage anymore because the lightning rod has been pulled out.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use
Sorry,
a luck. Luck point.
So up to you what you want to do with that information.
Can I use luck point? Roll again.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's at most gonna be 1 damage, so don't waste your. I rolled a 1 on the damage die, so it can't get any worse than that or better. So take your 1 point of lightning damage,
Cool.
and then you're free to go next.
I'm going to. Yeah, go through the door.
I don't think we can hear you, Griggies.
I cannot hear you.
Oh no?
Balls.
I can see those
Balls.
sexy lips moving, but I ain't hearing shit.
Balls.
Ooh. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4,
No, it
5.
doesn't.
Oh, it's not picking up. Darn.
I think he wants to do a lap around the room.
I
Yeah,
Oh.
me too. That's what I'm hearing.
he's got the
Lip
constitution to do it.
Balls.
Balls.
Yeah, okay. We got balls.
Okay, balls.
All right, Greg. So what do you want to do?
I want to swim through the door. Darn it.
Yeah, absolutely. So all of you guys have swam through the door, and you find yourself in this gorgeous entryway now.
Ooh, yeah. Stoics?
Now the real looting begins.
Yeah.
Is this a magically built place though? I mean, was it like did we teleport somewhere?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Because this could be a cool little place of its own.
Can you pass me a tissues? Is she right here? Of course they're good.
Yeah. So with a 26,
How else are you supposed to clean up around?
now that you've had a moment of clarity, some time to process everything, this is, from what you can tell, the Magnificent Mansion spell, Mordencannon's Magnificent Mansion.
Cool.
But since the door was left ajar, it kind of like leaves it open for anybody to kind of come in. And that's where you find yourselves currently. This is definitely like the private sanctum of Dart.
Right.
Are there chairs around?
There's gonna be clues all around.
Yes, there are chairs around here.
Are there 3 guards around the chair?
You know what? Sure, there are cigars around the chairs.
Bingo. Can you?
Okay,
Lizards love smoking.
yeah. So, And you'll bear with me for one moment as I quickly grab something here. Okay, so you come in and you find this large entryway with a few chairs off to the side and a little humidor box filled with cigarellos and a matchbook. And you sit down, you light it up, and you start puffing. And you guys all kind of take a look around here, and you can see there are a dozen stone pews in the next room. Like all of this kind of leads into one room. Like you can go up the stairs or go straight through, and it all leads to like the same room, just at different tiers. The next room has a dozen stone pews arranged into 2 equal rows of 6, and they all face a stage decorated to resemble a colorful town. Behind the thin painted scenery is a purple curtain backdrop, and there are 3 life-sized puppets of wood and fabric in mismatched costumes that are yelling obscenities at each other and grapple on the stage. A 4th puppet, wearing a king's crown and cape, stands to the side with his hands on its head and a frustrated look on its face. As you approach the stage, the crowned puppet turns towards you and shouts, "Please, you must help! The costumes have become jumbled, but we must finish our performance. The hag lurks among us."
The hag? Oh, shit.
Ooh.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Are they life-size things?
Yeah, they're life-sized puppets.
Puppets.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, made of wood and fabric.
Yeah, it confused me there a little bit.
And what are the colors of the puppets?
They're dressed in mismatched costumes. Okay, so who has the passive perception of 12 or higher?
I've got 19.
Let's see. Character summaries. Passive perception, we got Greg with 12. Clemens fails. Red fails. Ez succeeds, and so does Striker. Okay. So, Greg's, Striker, and Esmeralda. You 3 notice a theme to the garments that the 3 feuding puppets are wearing. They are each wearing the mismatched pieces of 3 different costumes, specifically a soldier, a cleric, and a hag.
Ooh.
One puppet wears a black pointy hat but wields a sword. Another is dressed in a flowing white robe while holding a gnarled broomstick. And the third is dressed in wooden armor painted to resemble chainmail while wielding a cleric's scepter.
Would you mind repeating that again?
Pointy hat and sword.
Yeah. So one puppet wears a black pointy hat but wields a sword. Another is dressed in a flowing white robe while holding a gnarled broomstick. And the third is dressed in wooden armor painted to resemble chainmail while wielding a cleric's scepter. And they're all just arguing with each other. Like they're like very Three Stooges style, but yelling obscenities at each other.
You in the hat. Give this wooden boy his sword back.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Here's special healings from the following with the upper more Facebook right good. Yeah. So you come up to them. And as you approach and yell at the one puppet, the king chimes in and like very much Canadians from South Park style, like the top and lower part of its head are detached and they're kind of like jumbling around.
Yeah.
And the king, the king says to you, "The costumes are all mixed up. I have no idea which puppet is the soldier, which puppet is the cleric, and which puppet is the hag. The puppet refused to listen to my demands for quiet, so we can talk things through. The real cleric always tells the truth. The real soldier always lies, and the hag either lies or tells the truth.
Oh, shit.
The hag must be dispatched as quickly as possible so the performance can be finished."
I don't like where this is going.
How do we find out who is done? What kind of question do we
Well,
want
that
to ask?
third element it makes it trickier,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
obviously.
The hag can tell the truth or lie, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, I know how to find out who lies. Clemens asks them a question.
What about zone of truth?
No. Here's the
Oh,
question.
let's really confuse things. Yeah, let's do it.
Is Griggs hot?
Hey.
So as you after the king says all this and you ask them, "Is Griggs hot?" They all stop their bickering, and they turn towards you and say, the puppet in the white robe seems to like not even realize what you asked, but says, the puppet in the white robe says, "The one in the chainmail is the soldier." The puppet wearing the pointy hat says, "The one in the white robe is the cleric." And the puppet in the chainmail says, "I'm the hag. Kill me."
So they both told the first two told the truth, or we don't know actually.
Yeah, we don't know.
We just killed them.
The one in the chainmail is the soldier.
Soldier lies. Cleric tells the truth. Hag can be both.
Yeah. But
Okay, so number 2 said the one in the chair is the soldier, which is number 3. So number 1 is probably so. Number 2 is saying the truth. Number 3 may be lying, potentially, and number 1 might be the hag. Any ideas, guys? The one in the white robe is the cleric. So not say number 2 is the cleric.
Red's gonna pull an orange out of his pocket, take the pointy hat guy, and what was the other one? Take 2 of them aside, the pointy hat one and the broomstick one, maybe.
Uh,
the robe has
the white robe.
Yeah.
The white robe has the broomstick, and then the pointy hat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take those 2 aside, and I'm gonna ask them what color is this orange.
Mm-hmm.
So the one in the white robe says, "The one in the chainmail is the soldier.
Okay.
And the one in the pointy hat says the one in the white robe is the cleric.
They're gonna repeat that. Okay, I got
It
you.
seems like they are limited in their what they can say.
Gotcha.
So if they're just saying, "Hey, that the one in the chainmail is a soldier," like referring to the costume of it, like then we can start to assess like, oh, that's a true statement, I think. Or are they saying that person wearing the soldier is actually also the soldier?
Do, 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 do,
Is that
do.
confusing?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? Was that for me, or are you just tossing this out to the
That was
group?
out to you and everybody, I guess.
Oh, okay. Can you repeat it? Because I got lost in
Sure.
it.
Yeah, sure. There's two ways to assess what they mean. Do they mean the person wearing the chainmail is the soldier, or do they mean like, hey, that guy's wearing a soldier outfit, he's the soldier? Like because there's no way to assess what's true otherwise. um,
You could try the circle of truth. That is a very good idea.
seems like they don't know how to say anything else. Although,
Would that change their
Because
answer?
one of them is lying.
At least one of them. Could be two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you think it's can?
Yeah, I say put the circle of truth down and then ask another question, and if their response changes, then that we can start eliminating or isolating who said what and how they said it last time.
sure. Does anybody have circle of truth or whatever? Zone of truth.
Amir,
I
you
did,
read
but I didn't.
Circle of
I
Truth,
didn't
right?
prepare it.
Oh,
I got rid of it from last time because I
gotcha.
barely used it, so I didn't prepare this time.
Let's see.
Is there anything I could do to?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not even a ritual spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys will have to think of something else then, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm going to yeah, we'll try this. I'm going to use my thinking here. Let me just pull it up. 5. Okay, we'll see if magic works on them. We'll try. I'm going to use conscription. So
Going to war.
what's that?
I said we're going war.
Yeah. I'm going to Striker pulls down that stone cold face mask, gladiator style, and he is going to spend 2 charges to conscript the soldier holding the scepter, and
Yeah.
I'm going to conscript him to say, I'm going to say, tell the truth, and I'm going to point back to Red's orange. What color is that orange?
Right. Can you just tell me what conscription means?
Oh,
Can you read that out?
Yeah, that was yours. Conscript one humanoid. The conscription works like the dominate person spell, except it lasts 1 minute, requiring no concentration. You can only have one humanoid conscripted at a time.
All right, so this isn't a humanoid. Like these would be constructs.
Oh, too bad. Okay. That's out then, and I think. Let me check.
Good line of thinking, though.
Yeah, I was hoping that would work. Because if we could find someone who changed, then we would find a liar. One of the liars, anyways. Dominate person is only humanoid as well. Yeah, humanoid. Okay.
soldier. Third one. For the
Yes. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Griggs.
You can.
That last statement. If you're the hag,
yeah.
you can't say that, right? Or can you?
Yeah, you
No,
can.
the hag can lie or tell the truth.
Yeah.
Right. So then, but if you're the hag, you're not the cleric. Right?
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you're I'm not cleric.
So let's assume that the third one is the egg. Just for a second.
Mm-hmm.
That means that one of the others has to be lying,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one of the others is telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
The one in the chain.
How do you tell?
So let's imagine the third one that said I'm the hag. You say, what if it is the hag?
Yeah.
Then the one, like number one, who says the one in the white robe is the cleric, referring to number two. So for that to be true, number two would have to be the soldier. So can the soldier say the one in the chainmail is the soldier? Yes, it can, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's lying.
Yeah.
Because he has to lie.
Who
Yeah.
says which? Who says the who's?
Number two says the one in the chainmail is
oh.
the soldier, which could be a lie.
Mm.
Because the one in the chainmail is number three. So
So that scenario works.
Hag,
but let's
it would be a
assume.
lie. If 3 was
What
a
if we?
hag, right?
yeah.
So that would
What
work.
if we assume
Yeah.
3 was the soldier, though? Would it still work if 3 was a soldier?
It would still work. I
No,
think.
well, okay, yeah. So then he would be telling the truth at that point.
Then no, if three was the soldier, hag would be telling the truth. I think. But what do you guys? What's your point of view?
I'm the
If
hag.
3 is the soldier,
Mm-hmm. And it says
then which one is hag?
number one.
Yeah, number one is the hag. Number two is the person wearing the cleric stuff, and number three is the person wearing the soldier stuff.
So they do both work. Sounds like, right?
Yeah.
But in both scenarios, number 2 is cleric. We just have to figure out who the hag and who the soldier is,
Mm-hmm.
right?
No.
So if we assume number 3 is the hag, number 2, the one in the chainmail.
So if 3 is the hag, or if the chainmail is the hag, then the first one's lying.
Which means he's the soldier.
Right.
Which makes number 2 the cleric. Right. Now, if we assume number 3 is the soldier, that means number 1
one of the
would
white
be
robe
the
is telling the truth about that person in the chainmail being the soldier. So the white robe one would be telling the truth, which means they're the cleric. Or the hag, fuck.
or the hag, yeah.
And then what is it? It says the one in the white robe is a cleric. That would be telling the truth.
Yeah, that's true. It could be.
It would either be no, that would be a lie as well. So that would be the soldier or the hag. And the chainmail would have to be lying, so that can't be soldier or hag. That doesn't work. I think the I think that the one that says the hag is actually the hag. That's my guess.
Yeah, that was my guess. But then we have to torch that hag, right? So kill me. I just wonder if they'll come back if we like torch one. You know what I mean? Let's see here.
I'm not even sure, why we're doing this, but my curiosity wants to see it through.
Yeah. Well, aren't we just supposed to
Change the
give
clothes.
them? Yeah, just change the clothes, right?
Well, I
Yeah,
think,
like 50 people up and change them. Yeah.
I think we have to get rid of the hag.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the hag.
Oh, we got to get rid of the hag.
Yeah,
Okay.
hag's gotta go.
Yeah.
After the changing of the clothes, or just get rid of the hag?
Yeah. It's
Just get rid of the hag.
yeah, because the king said you have to kill the hag.
Okay.
She's got to go. So the clothes are just basically our clue as to how to figure out who she is.
Can we try asking them something about themselves instead of the oranges? Maybe would that work? Just
I don't think they're gonna say anything, but other than this is the only clue we
but
got.
I feel don't you guys think it works in several ways?
I don't think so actually.
Can you walk me through that again?
Yeah. Sure. Let's pretend the chainmail is actually not the hag. So that would be a lie, right? So the only people that can lie are the soldier and the hag. So for it to be a lie, it would have to be the soldier. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the third one's not the hag, it's the soldier, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be the cleric. The third one can't be the cleric because I'm the hag, kill me. If I'm the cleric, that means you
He's
can't
lying.
do that because you always tell the truth.
Yeah.
So the third one's either the hag or the soldier for sure. So if it's the soldier, just because I think it's the hag, but let's say it's the soldier, if that makes the one in the white robe telling the truth, because that would be the chainmail is the soldier, and then that leaves the one in the pointy hat to be the hag. So what does that one say? The one in the white robe is a cleric. So they're telling the truth. Now shit, it works both ways.
Right?
Yeah.
And what was the other one? The bottom one is the hag?
It's either the hag or the soldier.
Yeah.
Right, so you just ran to the soldier. So if it's the hag, they're either telling the truth and saying, I'm the hag, kill me.
And then
Which means the first one has to be lying. So it has to be the soldier.
right.
And
And then
I just put
the
it-
one in the white robe.
Is the cleric, which also has to be a lie. So now we have 2 lies, 1 truth. And we determine, like, that doesn't work. One of them has to tell the truth there.
Cleric has to, yeah. Or one of them has to. Ooh.
Why
Yeah.
It's
not?
like we just gotta find the intersecting point. Let me see here.
Yeah, so number 2 has to be the
Share that to me.
cleric,
Oh wait, I don't have my phone.
Oh,
right? No?
Your phone there?
Show me.
oh, here. I'm just gonna.
That's what I keep coming
throw the guys here first.
to the conclusion is number 2 has to be the cleric.
Yeah.
So the one in the pointy hat is the cleric?
No, the one with the broomstick and the cloak, I believe. The robe, I mean.
Number 2, yeah.
The
So
white robe.
robe and broomstick is the cleric.
Yeah. Number 1 is the witch's hat and the sword, and number 3 is the soldier and the scepter. The
Yeah.
cleric scepter.
But the,
Yeah.
oh shit. Which one's telling the truth? They're not. Neither are telling the truth.
Number 2 seems to be.
Not if the third's the hag. That makes the other 2 liars.
This was your kind of
So it
logic
can't be
back
that way. It can't be that
The
way.
situational one. One is
I can't
lying.
really see that.
Okay, let me see.
So then I'm thinking
Yeah,
number
okay,
1
fine.
is the hag then.
Let me try.
But, yeah, because soldier lying about being the hag, then white robe saying the one in the chainmail is a soldier is also lying, so that's the hag. And then pointy hat says,
No, that
oh,
would be
shit,
true.
That's
You said the soldier is the third one in chain. So the first one would be telling the truth.
sorry, I was going back to the other one, but yeah.
Which one? The pointy one in the chain. Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's So that's 2 truths and a lie.
Is okay. Let's do.
If the third one is a soldier,
The third
Which I
one's
mean,
a
it's-
soldier, yeah. Which
if the
is
third one's a soldier, that
Mhm.
2 truth,
Mhm. Mhm.
which I guess is also technically possible,
Mhm.
allowed. Because I'm going. I don't know. I'm going number one. Number 1 is hag. Number 2 is cleric. Number 3 is soldier. I don't know. Striker, is that what you got too, or?
No, I'm still trying to figure out. I'm just doing a process of elimination. Doing some color code on Microsoft Word.
Oh damn!
It's
Striker's
hard to-
got the AI system going.
So,
just doing a Microsoft Word. It's just easier to see it in colors. I actually did a little.
on your phone, yeah. I just can't, like, the camera is too
Yeah,
small.
I know.
And then a little
Yeah,
pictograph
here,
too. Probably.
I've just got like a physical description of them in Lego format.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll put some things on it. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if
Okay,
Okay.
so Amir, run me through your logic there again.
Yeah. So, I'm going with number 3. So I'm the hag. Kill me. So that's the soldier, because that's going to be a lie. Which then takes us to number 1 saying the pointy hat wields the sword. Or sorry, the one in the chainmail is the soldier, which
Right.
is the truth, right?
Yeah.
And then the one in the white robe is the cleric, which is also the truth, which then puts us to
That's the hag. For it to be true, then the first white robe has to be the cleric, which is fine because that was a true statement as well. And then
so you're going
the pointy hat saying that the one in the white robe is the cleric could be the truth.
could be the truth or a lie. So then that means it could be 1 hag, 2 cleric, 3 soldier, or 1 cleric, 2 hag, 3 soldier. I got another option here.
If it was a lie, then the first one would have to be lying. No. Because the one in the white robe is telling the truth in your scenario if the soldier is the one who says, hag, kill me.
So, I think Red, your number 1 hag, number 2 cleric, number 3 soldier is correct, because if you switch the hag and the soldier, which is what I think we're struggling with, that would mean so if number 3 is the hag saying I'm the hag, kill me, number 1 would say the one in the white robe is cleric, so that would be the which one is the, so number 2, so for the hag to be number 3, this I lost it. I lost it. The one in the white robe is the cleric.
So let's just puppet number 1. Which one is puppet number 1? What is puppet number 1 wearing?
Pointy hat wields swords.
Pointy hat sword.
Yeah.
Pointy hat
Is
sword.
the cleric with the broomstick, and number 3 is the soldier
2
and the scepter.
white robes, broomstick.
Yeah, and number 3 soldier and scepter.
Number
Or sorry,
3.
soldier's armor, scepter.
Armor.
Okay, I got it. I think I got it. So if number 3 being the hag, number 1 would say the one in the white robe is the cleric, which would be a lie. And number 2 saying the one in the chainmail is the soldier would also be a lie. So if the hag is number 3, then the other 2 are lies, which can't happen.
So 3 is not the hag.
So 3 is the soldier, number 1 is the hag, 2 is the cleric.
I think the white robe is the cleric, pointy hat is the hag,
Yes,
and the one who shouts, I'm the hag, kill me, is the soldier.
correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where we all came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one wearing the pointy hat is the one you think is the hag.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll stab him.
Okay. And you're gonna stab him?
No.
Yeah, stab him.
I'll let someone else stab him.
I'll stab him.
we need everybody's consensus though.
Yeah.
Before we.
Yeah, is everyone okay with this? Striker, Esmeralda.
Striker, what do you think?
The best stabber here is Esmeralda.
No, I mean, do you agree with the puzzle answer?
Yeah, like I thought it was number one, but I kept finding different conclusions because I was tripping over my own line of thinking.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna go with the majority. I thought it was number one. It, like number one being the one with the pointy hat and the sword is the hag.
Yeah, that's also what they think.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going pointy hat is the hag. That's why. That's what the general consensus is. It sounds like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the majority. I don't have faith in what I came up with because my logic was screwed up. I only coincidentally thought that it was that, but I'm definitely going with the majority on this one.
Okay. And well, okay, so Esmeralda's gonna stab him. Is the plan?
Stab some puppets.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
I are ready.
So you go and you stab at the puppet with the pointy hat, and a 17 does connect for 9 points of damage. And you know, because of your rakish audacity, you can go ahead and roll your sneak attack as well, because you got friendly creatures within 5 feet of you. Blah 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 blah. And the puppet says, "Oh my god, stop that right now!" And we're gonna jump into initiative.
Stop that right now.
We picked a soldier.
Striker's gonna yell at us, so now you can talk.
Okay, so that's all great and all that you got a 23 for your sneak attack, but you didn't roll damage for it.
Ooh, snap.
Oh, you gotta go to your weapons. So
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
do you have your weapon lined up? Yes, use the because you've got piercer. Okay. Use the scimitar and
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I need it for the attack, so I press it again.
yeah.
Number 2 is this. What is number 2? What is number 2 wearing?
Oh, activate sneak attack. Sorry. Go up. Sorry, Zach. I'm just trying to remember.
Yeah, I think it's 66. So just go ahead and roll 66.
There we go.
Oh, there's my sneak
But
attack.
you have to click on it, like check mark it, and then you click on the thing. Okay, try this again, Zach. So it's click on that one.
Okay, so if you just click sneak attack, yeah, there you go. So you got 16 sneak attack in there. 16 plus the 9 is 25 points of damage.
I didn't have it clicked off.
Yeah.
25 points of damage. Okay, excellent work.
Take that.
So,
Don't forget.
Esmeralda, you guys all come to a consensus, and you're like, pointy hat? Pointy hat. And Esmeralda just comes up and stabs it with her rapier, and this puppet becomes angry and raises the broomstick and moves in to attack Esmeralda. But first on the draw is Clemens.
Oh, oops. Sorry, I gotta roll. Whoops.
Yeah.
You first.
Well, it could be Striker. Let's see what Striker rolls for initiative.
Gonna do this one here. There you go. Okay. So here are my 2 rolls here. Initiative.
See? Number 2 for you.
Okay, so you get the 18 because you have advantage on them.
Yeah, with the shield. Yeah.
Okay, so first up is still Clemens. Clemens, this puppet rears back with its broomstick, calling Esmeralda a cunt and coming in for a deadly blow across its head.
What the fuck?
But did they switch?
Don't worry, it's Australian, so it's not that bad.
Oh, it's like a compliment then. It's a compliment.
Yeah, basically,
Oh,
yeah. It's a word of endearment.
Hi. You know.
So
So be sure to teach your daughters that. Cunt is a word of endearment.
What's that?
cunty. They're just
cunt.
gay. It's a
Okay, yeah, an 18 definitely hits.
Ooh.
I'm hitting
An 18.
the one in the pointy hat, right? Not
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah. The other ones are just kind of watching you as you attack this one.
Mhm. Okay.
So 9 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and make another attack. So you get 2.
There you go.
Nice, a 25. That certainly hits for another 10 points, and they have disadvantage on attack rolls against anybody other than you.
Hmm.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do, Clemens? Striker, you're on deck.
Because I think I'm still concentrating on the expeditious retreat, so I'm just gonna zoom around. Yeah.
Sure. Now, not to be a huge stickler for rules, but if you just leave his area, he's going to get an attack of opportunity.
Sure.
Okay. So, because you're the one moving away, I don't have disadvantage, and they are going to come down and try to smack you, but you're too quick and you nimbly scoot out of the way.
Yeah.
And that's gonna bring us to Striker.
Good luck.
We're going with Bless to open up. We're going to give that to the melees. Red, Ez, and Clemens.
Thank you.
That's only 3. Can we do... Is it 4 people? You can bless... 3 creatures. Okay, 3 creatures. So there's...
Unless you want to upcast it. Which I mean, hey. Go ahead.
Yeah. Other trees and hands. Yeah, I'm going to upcast that so I can get a bless on myself there.
Yeah, absolutely.
My level
Bump it up to level 2.
Great. Alright, so I'm going to take the bless on this one. I'm going to use my bonus action for my word. I believe it was Word of Radiance. Nope, sorry, my bad. Which one was that? Sacred Flame, was it? Oh, Flame-like Radiance descends on a creature. There we go. Okay, that's the one. That's the cantrip.
And that's the dexterity saving throw?
I believe so. Dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage at 11th level, 3d8 radiant. And then on top of that, I have my...
So I successfully rolled with a 24, a natural 19 on the die.
Yep.
So that's a success, which I believe is no damage.
Cool. Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Striker Ravenclaw?
I just realized my name is Ravenclaw, the same house I went with in Halgor's Legacy. No, I think that's everything. I'm gonna. How far are we away, Zach? Are we still at the back of the pews, watching, or?
That's entirely up to you. Where do you want to place yourself?
Okay, I'm in caster's distance, so I'm gonna take the back of the pews.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where the nosebleed section is, and I'll do a little half cover. Can you pews are kind of?
Oh yeah. You can duck behind the pews for sure.
Ooh. All right, and I'm gonna get to the edge of the left side of the pew. So I guess on this screen it would be here, and just kind of looking over for some.
Okay, perfect.
Some vantage points there.
That's gonna bring us up to Griggs.
Griggs, also and out by the pews, will Caster Toll the Dead.
All right, they have been injured, so this could actually be big damage with a Wisdom saving throw. Not the wisest, but not the least wise. That is a failure. So go ahead and roll your damage, the d12s.
Got it.
That's going to be 3d12. 21 points of necrotic damage. That is big money. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Griggs?
I'm just gonna look over at the king. That's also a puppet, I guess. Yeah, that Canadian puppet.
Yeah.
His expression, but the way you described it, probably got no expression.
Yeah, no, these are puppets. Like their expression doesn't change.
Oh, are you taking the other puppets too?
No, I was just seeing how the king was responding to her action.
The king and the other two puppets are just kind of watching you guys from the sidelines.
Okay.
And that's going to bring us up to Esmeralda.
Stab.
Okay, before you stab, I have a quick question for Red, who hasn't had a chance to go yet. Red, all of this started, where were you standing? Were you right up front next to the puppets, or were you kind of chilling in the back a bit?
I'd probably say in the back.
Okay.
Oh, no, I would have been observing them. I would say because I asked them the question, right? Because I kind of took two of them aside, I guess, or kind of tried to ask them the question about the orange. So I'd say I was probably up front. I'd say I was probably up front.
Okay. Now, would you say you're within like 5 feet of this pointy-hatted puppet?
Yeah, I'd say I'm within 5. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Esmeralda, it's your turn.
All right, stabby McStab.
All right. You do have sneak attack with your rakish audacity because Red is next to you. Otherwise, you'd have been on your own because Clemens is doing her zoomies.
Attack is on the roll. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and make an attack roll. Make sure you roll your sneak attack as well.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens. A 12, unfortunately, does not hit.
Ooh, I can give her. Oh, never mind. I can give her.
Are you blessed? Is she blessed?
Roll.
Is she blessed?
Roll.
I believe she is blessed. I think Stryker went for the frontliners and then himself. So she can roll a d4.
Ooh.
Okay, so that is a 16. Meets beats. So you successfully land this blow for a whopping 33 points of damage.
Whoa.
As you stab into this puppet's, well, where the puppet sciatica would be if it was a human.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it kind of, you bloody cunt, that hurt. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Esmeralda? You do have a lot of bonus action options, like disengage, dodge, dip, and dodge.
Dip.
Dodge.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna disengage, I think.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You can disengage as a bonus action, and then you can back off.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you disengage and you back off, and you kind of make your way behind one of the pews, leaving Red the only available target. So, ooh, I'm actually going to use his reaction, this puppet's reaction, and this puppet is going to parry Esmeralda's blade with the broomstick and just knock it out of the way, and her attack actually misses, and I'm going to take those 33 points back.
33.
And that is now my turn. And this puppet, although a puppet is quite strong, and they are going to attack 3 times at red.
What?
You can reroll.
1, 2, and 3. So red, I have a 20, and a 17 to hit.
A disadvantage?
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 hit. I rolled 2 ones on the first damage roll, so that's a total of 6. And then the second one is for 16 for a total of 22 points of bludgeoning damage. But you have resistance, so that's halved to 11.
Oh, nice.
And just going to attack until the start of your next turn. So, with disadvantage, that's a 20, a 20, and a 17. Because I rolled, the first attack was a 20 and a 24, second one was a 20 and a 22, third one was a 17 and a 24. So, taking disadvantage, that's still 2 hits for a total of 22 damage, halved to 11. And that is the puppet's turn, and that brings us to red. And then after red's turn, we are don't worry about what I'm talking about.
It's a golem.
After red's turn, we are going to end the session, and then we'll pick up. This won't take too much longer in the next session, and then you guys are free to explore. So red, what would you like to do? This puppet just beat you upside the head with its broomstick.
Time to die, puppet. Time to die.
It's a golem.
Yeah, the puppet's looking a little tattered and worn now. You guys have done a good number to it.
You're lucky this is not my 5th consecutive hit. You little bastard. Alright. I'm gonna take a swing with my trident.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see. 3 misses. I'm kidding. Go ahead and actually roll an attack.
Oh fuck. Fucking big old titties.
Big old titties.
Big old titties. A 29 definitely hits. And that's going to be for 17 points of damage, unless you want to pump a smite into this.
Nah.
Okay, so it's only 17 points. Still standing, looking pretty fucked up, but still standing.
Alright. One more.
Let's see. And the next roll is...
Da-da-da-da.
Plus 15 on your rolls, dude? That's insane.
An 18 does hit for 14 points of damage.
What?
Do you want to add a smite into this, or do you want to leave it as she lies?
Let's finish him.
Okay, let's see. Throw a smite in. I'll give you a hint. The damage you need to do is somewhere between 10 and 20 points.
Ooh. That might be level 2. What's a level 2 smite?
That would be 4d8. I believe. No, 3d8.
Ooh, 3d8.
I don't know. Look it up. It's your character.
Yeah, I think it is a 3d8. I don't have a roll for it. 3d8. We're gonna do it. Ooh, that's
Ooh, 13. And that's where we'll end the session. I won't tell you what happened.
Zach, just before we end, is it possible for Striker to use a reaction anytime, even like after his turn?
Yeah, you can use a reaction whenever.
Cool. On that 13, is it possible to throw in a commander's call using the mask to command an ally red to take another swing?
Ooh.
Or extra damage?
Yeah. Red can go ahead and take an extra swing if you want to use your reaction then.
Do it.
Yeah, okay. We'll expend one of those charges, and I'll say, Red, take another swing.
Yeah. I'm gonna be full of that energy, and here we go.
I got you. Even if you don't, I got you. I foresee that this one is going to hit.
You're lucky I didn't figure out how to do that
I
yet.
don't need my help.
23 does hit. And Red, tell me how you finish this puppet.
Oh man.
Oh my god, I want to know how to do that.
Don't give Teresa the button.
No. No. I have the right
my
to see everyone
trident.
else does.
True.
I'm gonna use my trident to strip the.
Okay, Red, sorry, go ahead.
You sick fucks. I'm gonna use my trident to strip the pointy hat off of him,
Ooh.
and then knock that sword out of his hands, and then I'm gonna point the trident right into his tummy, and then start rubbing like this really hard, so that the friction just engulfs him in flames. Quick.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like you stab it in and then start a friction fire,
Yeah, baby.
spinning this trident around rapidly.
Come on.
And you can see him start just ignite into flames and eventually it burns off. And it's just staring at you with its big, lifeless eyes the entire time, Red. And with its last dying breath, says, "Cunt." And that's the end of it.
Nice.
So amazing.
Was it the hag though? Was it the hag?
Was it the hag? Is the question.
It was the hag. You guys did figure it out.
Oh, thank God.
Otherwise, you'd have been attacked by all 4 puppets
Ooh.
Ooh, even the
if you
king.
chose
Shit.
poorly.
Nice.
So, good job, guys.